Hey everybody, I'm coming on to do a collective card reading and energy, kind of channeling on the energies going forward from Monday to Sunday. I just recently got the Archangel Power Tarot, and it's been awesome getting to know this deck. So I'm going to be reading intuitively and also channeling with my guides. I've already pulled cards for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the weekend, and then an overall clarifying card for the week. So let's begin. I hope you guys have had a good Mother's Day if you're a mother, or just hanging out with people that you care about or people in spirit. And so for Monday, we got the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, plans. This is about really planning out your week. What do you feel like you would like to accomplish? What is something that you're working for? And what are the action steps that can get you there? This is almost like having a structured approach for the week, but in a way where there's like no expectation. Like you're setting those goals, you have the intention, but you're open to seeing how it's going to come in. And you can call upon Archangel Uriel to help you take those action steps and plans. So it's like this week, I just really want to get organized in my business, or this week, I really want to get organized in my home. Just setting that intentions can really get the energy moving. And then you'll find more efficient ways or easy ways, or how can you tackle your goal, but make it more efficient to where it feels good for you. And then we got King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. It's exactly what I'm feeling. It's like you're setting those goals and then you're kind of stepping back a little bit to allow the angels to help clear the energy. So therefore you have the energy to multitask. You have the energy to do it in an efficient way. I love those dolphins. I see the dolphins there, and dolphins are all about flow. Dolphins are all about helping you to flow in a creative way. So it's like you're setting those goals and intentions, and then you're going to also be able to have space to accomplish multitask. So you're creating space for your creations. This also feels like it's going to help lighten up your field, lighten up your heart. You're going to feel joy. You're going to feel abundant and happy because you're allowing it in. And then we go to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I got 2 of Michael. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So this is almost like the inner turmoil, the inner conflict within, like, the masculine, the feminine, but if it's imbalanced. And so you can call upon Archangel Michael to really help you to step out of that analyzer and get into your heart. And now as you see them, they're fighting, but in the background is the sun, is the beach, is the beautiful air beings, is, everything's okay. Everything feels, it's more about just feeling good in the decisions that you make without getting in the analyzer in your mental. So you can call upon the dolphins for that flow state. And then also kind of start asking the questions, why am I in conflict with myself? What's bringing up this type of energy? And then I feel like that will help kind of spotlight and resolve. And then going on later in the week is 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And I just really see it's like you're looking up, you're looking at the bright side of life. You're seeing things for what they are. It's like this inner conflict. I don't feel like having this conflict within my being, my soul anymore, because it's not true to who I am as a soul. So it's like you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but therefore it's like a quick shift, and you're able to celebrate your wins. You're able to celebrate your accomplishments. Like, I set these goals, I made it, or there's things coming in this week that are going to really help to guide you forward and give you that motivation going ahead. I really see how she's like looking at the pearl. This is like the pearl at the end of the lesson, all of the grime and grit from the sand. And you're just able to just allow yourself to flow and be in this beautiful element of water, and just know that, you set these goals, you're doing the healing work of the conflict, and you're stepping forward in love, but also just surrender. You're open to receive with these angels. You set the goals and they're ushering in, and you're realizing, like, I can do things a different way. And then for the weekend, we got 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through this current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-repellent. This is about calling in help, calling in support, or also just taking a break. I feel like at the end of the week, it's like, okay, you've done all this work, and then this is about resting. This is about calling in support. This is about going to get that massage, or just taking that nap, and then, finding a like-minded community, or just calling in your support team and say, I'm gonna take a break. Today is my day of rest and rejuvenation. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna surrender to my guides as they bring in those healing codes, and then also the support for your upcoming journey. I see these beautiful lights, and these are like the support circles that you have. This is like your higher self, and this is you just like, okay, I'm gonna rest. I've been doing the work this week, and rest can be an hour, 20 minutes, a day. It's different for everybody. But going forward, it's like wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in integrity. So this is about Archangel Michael, respected, principled, rational. This is about like just taking the time to rest. So therefore you're not making choices, or you're not reacting out of fear, or being tired, or just being exhausted. This is more about you're coming into your heart, and you see these yellow roses. This is like the wisdom, your solar plexus. You're able to kind of stand your ground in a balanced way. And now I'm seeing these peaceful doves come in. It's like instead of that response or reaction, you're taking the time for self-care to all of the stuff that you've got done this week. You're like, okay, I've done a lot. I'm just going to take some time to myself. I'm going to call in the support. I'm going to do some self-care, or even just have help for the home, whatever that you are working on. And this is going to help you stay in integrity by having rest and feeling good in your body. And therefore you're going to be grounded within your heart. And that's going to bring peace. It's going to bring resolution. And I'm seeing this sort of light, like you're cutting ties to all of the old, and you're standing your ground, but you're doing it with love and integrity. And then the overall message for the week is Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. And I love this. And I love this. This is all about seeing things from a higher perspective. You see how he's how he's in the clouds, and he's standing up, and his causal chakra and his crown is illuminated. It's like you're rising above the fray, or anything that might have came up from this inner conflict, or anything that might have came up from just doing all of the work this week. It's like as you're going towards your goals, certain things might come up, but instead of looking them as obstacles, sit in gratitude and welcome them in. Thank you. So I could clear this for the pathway ahead, so I can go get my goals accomplished without anything, hindering the progress. So I send you guys so much love. If you would like a personalized session, I always love doing personalized sessions and tapping in. I could do channeled readings. I've really been feeling called to do more aura readings lately. If you feel called to kind of see what's on your fields, I go through 7 layers of the aura, or just need overall guidance, message me and I would love to connect. And I send you guys so much love for the week ahead. I'm just going to show you a beautiful sun. And until next time.